Welcome to 2016 and Vintage Video's latest What's New. We've got a lot of ground to cover, so let's get right into it. But what I did want to say is thank you so much for all of our regular customers and new ones that we got to meet over the holidays. Thank you so much for helping to keep us in business. Now, on with the new product. Going to start off with the exciting news that we have finally Season 3 of The Rifleman and was able to acquire Season 2 and Season 1. Been waiting for these for a long time. The Complete Annie Oakley, first time out, the Complete TV series. Continuing with Westerns, John Wayne's Stagecoach, not available in Canada. And by the way, neither is The Rifleman. Next we have Seasons 1, 2, and 3 of The Lawman, that fabulous 50s Western series with Lean Mean Machine John Russell. The Complete W.C. Fields, 18 feature films, 18, all in one set. The Lost Episodes of The Honeymooners, 60 hours, Lost Episodes of The Honeymooners. The Addams Family, not maybe quite as good as The Munsters, but right up there. We have Seasons 1 through 5 of Alfred Hitchcock Presents. This is that fabulous television anthology that was the hit of the 50s and 60s. The Complete Route 66. Now, I kind of grew up on this. For those of you who know it, love it. For those who don't know it, you have no idea what I'm talking about. The complete 143 episodes of Richard Green, The Adventures of Robin Hood, filmed in England. It's wonderful. Next we have the complete season of Baba Black Sheep with Robert Conrad playing Poppy Boynton, leading his rebellious pilots against the Japanese. Next we have the complete Steve Canyon, first time out, the entire television series from the 50s. The History of the Motor Car, 39 episodes, the complete series. 87th Precinct, the 50s gritty television series of New York's finest detective squad. 2 volumes of Jeanette MacDonald and Nelson Eddy, 4 fabulous films in each set. 2 sets. Margaret Rutherford as the wonderful Miss Marple. Now, this is not a television series. These are 4 feature films that were done in England. And by the way, the cottage that she lives in once belonged to John Mills. Battlefield Britain. Great documentary about all of the battles that took place on English soil, starting with the Romans in Boadicea all the way to World War II. 2-disc set of the History of the Tower of London, 6 one-hour episodes. Speaking of the Tudors, Glenda Jackson and Elizabeth R., the companion to The 6 Wives of Henry VIII with Keith Michelle. Inside the Court of Henry VIII. In the Shadow of the Tower, the story of the Tudors before Henry VIII. Next we have the double DVD of Sir Richard Burton's version of Hamlet in modern dress. Next we have some new releases here in North America of some great British horror and science fiction titles, many from the Hammer studio, such as Captain Clegg, Hammer's answer to Dr. Sin, the Scarecrow of Romney Marsh. Oliver Reed, the best werewolf movie ever done, Curse of the Werewolf. Peter Cushing's fabulous The Abominable Snowman. Wonderful movie. Some non-Hammer. Invasion with Edward Judd. The Earth Dies Screaming. And this one we had been asked for many times, and we finally have it. The Night of the Big Heat. New documentary on Coca-Cola. Charles Bronson's The Red Sun. Now, for all you Liberace fans out there, the only documentary that's ever been done on him that's on DVD, and his feature film, Sincerely Yours. I know there are lots of Steve McQueen fans out there. Was able to get a new documentary about Steve and the filming of his Le Mans. It's a fabulous documentary. Sean Connery in The Hill. Out for the first time, Flesh and Fantasy with Edward G. Robinson. A great drama. Charlton Heston in The Warlord. Just a reminder of some sets that have now been discontinued. The television war series Rat Patrol. Action in North Africa against Rommel. The complete Basil Rathbone, Nigel Bruce, Sherlock Holmes. 14 feature films. And so sad that this one has been discontinued. The Twilight Zone. The complete 156 episodes of The Twilight Zone in 5 volumes. And now, for all you Romeos out there, Valentine's Day is coming up. Vintage Video has always carried the best of those romantic, wonderful, I'm so glad I'm in love movies. Picked them out, a lot of them personally. They don't call me Smoochie Barthel for nothing. As an example, Shirley Valentine, Jane Eyre, the best one, starring Orson Welles, a thin Orson Welles, and Joan Fontaine. And perhaps maybe the best romantic movie that I know a lot of you saw when it was in the theaters, Summer of '42. Well, hoping that none of you got lumps of coal in your stocking at Christmas time, although with the price of hydro these days, that might have been the best gift ever. See you next time.